Hello there, this is Icy here with another TF2 gameplay video. In this video I'm going to be playing some basic Pyro on Decibel defense. I have a medic with me for most of the time, and you're going to see us using the Crits Creek to the best of our abilities here. This stage is especially good for a Pyro because it's pretty easy to wipe out the people in the valley near the attacker's spawn, and it's also pretty easy to flank your enemies. So, due to the fact that I've already released a few Pyro videos pretty recently, I thought that I could spend some time here answering some of the frequently asked questions that I've been receiving with the creation of these videos. So I have to start off with the infamous question of, can I add you on Steam? The answer to this question is now a yes, as I have a side account with TF2 on Steam that people can now add me on. The ID to that is IcyTooney, and I will accept all friend requests I get coming my way on that account. The only thing is that it's not going to be my main account. I will spend time on it, of course, but don't expect me playing every day. Whenever I'm on, though, feel free to drop into whatever server I'm playing on, or ask me some questions over Steam. Also, feel free to be my pocket medic if you're playing with me, as I would have absolutely no problem with that. Next question to be answered is, how do I record my videos? First off, I will put on my try-hard pants and record some pup footage as a demo. This allows me to get footage of the game without sacrificing my glorious frame rate. Then I will record my demos at 30 frames per second with fraps and edit and add commentary and whatnot. It is a very easy process and makes putting up these videos very quickly. The only downside to fraps is that the videos are very large and can take up a lot of memory. It's like a 10-minute video like this can take up to 10 gigabytes of memory before it is all edited. So yeah, that's how I do it. One of the most actually popular questions I've been getting about these videos is actually my HUD. This HUD is called the Community HUD, and it's basically a mixture of all the popular HUDs that have been released for TF2. I'm going to leave a link of the HUD in the description of this video, so you can look out for that if you are interested in it. It's pretty easy to install, and it has a lot of nifty features. Since I've gone to using custom HUDs, I've never gone back. It's really nice to see, all the important things a little more clearly, and it can also give you a little bit of an edge, I guess, if you're looking for that. Another thing I've gotten a few questions and comments about, releasing some of my videos to Machinima. I have to say that I've given them a few of my videos, but they seem to have no interest in picking them up. I never really had any desire to have them uploaded there in the first place, so I'm probably not going to try anymore. I just don't see that place as a TF2 channel, and I don't think so that they do either, so I'm fine with putting up all my videos on my own account and keep sticking with that. A question I've been getting a lot recently, and I mean a lot, is why are you so good? Well, actually I just made that one up, but I guess I've been getting a few comments regarding my mad skills, so why not stroke my ego and comment on that? First off, I've played this game a ton relative to what you guys probably have. Like I said in the previous video, over 1,000 hours in a game will usually get you somewhere. Another thing I thought I should point out is that I only upload my really successful rounds in game. My kill-death ratio is actually not 10 to 1 like you may see in some of my videos, and yeah, I just thought people would not enjoy watching footage where I do mediocre, at least to my standards. So yeah, I guess that's why I'm so good. On a semi-similar topic, I've also been asked a bit about what class is my favorite, what one I spend the most time on, and what class I'm just generally the best at. In public games, I do consider myself somewhat of a multi-classer. A lot of the time, I will just hit the random button and go with that. I don't really have a favorite class or most hated class, as I enjoy the different gameplay style that comes with each and every one. Because I've spent so much time in this game, I would really hate to limit all my hours to just a few classes, as I would personally find that very limited and very boring. But if I was to choose my best class relative to other people, I would have to say that my engineer and soldier are probably ahead of the game a little bit. But again, in general, I think that all my classes are pretty close in terms of my abilities with them, and again, I can be successful with mostly all of them in most maps and whatnot. So yeah, the next frequently asked question, of course, is could you release a video of blank? Because I usually don't have a plan in mind for my next video, I can honestly say to that question every single time I have no idea what I'm going to release next. While I do plan to cover each and every class in the game more in depth, I don't know the time frame in which I will do so. Obviously, my first priority is to cover recently added items and maps to the game. So when the polycount update is released in a bit, you will see me doing something similar to what I did with the engineer update, and release a bunch of videos in short succession, because I think that people would rather see the new content, as it would be a little more interesting, and yeah, it's probably the one that's most people have on high demand they want to see. So I'll stick with that, and a lot of the times it'll just be whatever class I decide to play on in a pub, and if I'm doing good in recording, then I'll just upload it. So yeah, but my answer to that question again is I'm not really sure when I'm going to upload, but if you wait for a bit, and I'm pretty sure that I'll upload all the classes more so in the future. The last question I think I'll answer for this video is my future plans with my YouTube account. I do plan on continuing to release these videos with commentary. I've been contemplating on doing something in a little bit of a different format, such as like Let's Plays or something else like that. So you might see me coming out with something a little different in the future every so often. But yeah, I've been enjoying creating these videos, so I really have no plan on stopping them. My next step, however, is to get a higher quality microphone and continue to improve on the commentary aspect of my videos. Although I do believe I've improved on that, I still have a long ways to go. But yeah, I'm just hoping to continue making some of these TF2 videos in the future, not changing too much of it up. But yeah, I'd like to actually thank all of you guys for the support these videos have been receiving. Cue the sad music. 500 subscribers in less than 2 months has by far surpassed any of the expectations I had when I started making these videos. I think I've come quite a long way since the first one, in my painful monotonous tone and whatnot, but yeah, I'm really happy with how these videos have come along. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Mr. BJ, who is most likely in the library trying to hold her in, so I commend you on that, bro. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed answering a few of the questions in here. Again, back to the Pyro gameplay here. We did a really good job here, me and this medic, holding them back. Again, if you're playing any power class or power-ish class with a personal medic, most of the times you should do really good. Of course, I know this medic, and he's going to stick with me for the most part, and a very good medic at that. Mr. Mancake's there. But Decibel 2-1 is actually one of my favorite stages to defend on. I know a lot of people like 3-1 and 3-2, but 2-1 would probably be my favorite. There's just that lot of like neat areas to go. That little valley area is always nice to defend. And again, as a Pyro, it's a great map. I'm not really doing too much different than what you said at the start. Of course, because we're playing on defense and I do have a medic with me, I'm going to stick with my flamethrower a lot more. You won't see me doing a lot of like flare gun or extinguisher kills, because I guess I really don't need to if I have a medic with me. I have high health and stuff, so I'm going to stick with my flamethrower for the most part. But yeah, with 1 minute left, there's not really much to change. Of course, if you have a good medic and a lot of good power classes on your team, usually you'll be the ones who win on the defense, especially with a lot of good engineers. Crit flames themselves. I know a lot of times Pyros aren't used for the crits. Usually there are a lot of better power classes, like the Demo especially, and the Soldier and Heavies that are good for crits, but on a map like this, Pyro is not actually a bad idea. On a map when you're defending and a lot of the enemies are really close together, sometimes it's good to go in there with a Pyro and see what happens. It's always fun when your Chris is a Pyro also to airblast things, because whatever you airblast back at the enemy will also be a crit. I think I airblasted one rocket before, and that critted them. But yeah, the round is over here, and a very successful round for a Pyro actually. Too bad again I was spending some time on the frequently asked questions and whatnot, but yeah, just a good round there. Again, top fragging like a boss. I guess that's what happens when I have a personal medic. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my my little question session there, and yeah, this video in general. And yeah, thanks for watching.